Welcome, everybody, to the VAIL VRML Season 2, Week 6, I think it is, as we get ready to dive into some action-packed gameplay today between the top teams in the NA regular season ladder. It's REKT versus Global Dystopia, a highly voted on matchup this afternoon that folks are very eager to tune into, and I can't blame you. It is, again, some of the best teams in the VRML duking it out. REKT with a 3-2 record, surprisingly, this season. Global Dystopia 2-2, both boasting relatively solid win rates, but REKT in particular with the more positive one overall, 3-2 on the season again. Not infallible, not unbeatable, but definitely a squad that has been playing at the high level. And this could be incorrect too, actually, now that I think about it. I need to go back and look at the stats, because I don't know if that's right. REKT are really 3-2. Maybe there's a difference. Yeah, they are. Interesting. Looks like I've got full teams in lobby ready to go for both sides. So we should be hopping into REKT versus Global Dystopia in the next few moments. A quick shout out to everyone stopping by and waiting for the action to unfold. Map 1 going to take us to Suna to crack the shell, if you will. Quick setting adjustment there. But into round 1 we go. On the attacking side, we have Global Dystopia. On defense, REKT for round 1 of map 1 on Suna. Going to be a B-site opener here for the GD team. And a nice smoke wall. Pancake's going to try and get an angle with the shoulder up, but gonna find much inside the smoke as one defender waiting to find some kills, and Evil Pancake also springing out, catching 4 on the push as Basil finds 3. And that's certainly a solid opener for REKT. A great tucked in position. We saw Pancake waiting to push through there, and well, timing is everything. 3 left alive, I think, on REKT's side, and a good defensive opener for the squad. And after a pretty solid early opener, a relatively passive defensive setup, but as I say that, Psychillo maybe looking for some frags here, looking to get a pick or two on the early peak. Is vulnerable to a nade toss too. Heard the nade get primed. Over the corner, finds the angle on a VLAS. Just a slice, but it's enough. After losing 1. Rotational on B, starting to come in. And 3 left alive and no real motion on either site. I got to imagine that the defense here a little bit confused as to where this push is going to come from. With shots up the middle, definitely an indicator that it's coming to short site. Short B. Maybe up the middle to A. Off the bar here, a big swing. Tabby does not find that frag.
30 seconds.
Distracting the trio here, and as they try and cross, a little bit of slow deploy on the smoke and a kill. Inside close quarters that Tabby rectifies to make it a 1v3 and keep themselves alive. Scanner in their hands. Very few names left. Swing. Several well and ready REKT attack defenders waiting. I saw the connoisseur votes this afternoon, and I saw some folks in chat saying that this is going to be a easy Global Dystopia win. And the connoisseur votes saying that REKT have this one. Obviously, coming in as a dominant force in Season 2, or Season 1, rather. The squad definitely making a name for themselves. I don't think they've had any roster adjustments between the two seasons. Shots coming in. It's like Kilo, Rise, everyone. 5 kills, except for Rise on the edge there. As Beard and Juke open up side A just a touch. Nice refrag there. And quickly, Juke goes down up through the flank from Psychillo. REKT could run away with this map, but it's only 3 points, and it's the early rounds in this first half. So, obviously, once we get to round 8, we'll swap sides. Global Dystopia get a chance at defending, but for now at least, a very good opener from REKT. They're very much in control of this series. It's going to be up to this offense to sort of figure something out that's going to break them through this REKT team right now. Kilo catching swing up to the middle like a shutdown. VLAS goes down. That's 2 for Dystopia. On the cross, big damage done to Beard as they get down to more than half health. Trying to push up, 2 go down in the smoke, and Pancake swings for the final one. 5 alive from REKT.
Round starting.
Momentum nowhere to be found for the Global Dystopia offense right now. They cannot get into a rhythm. They cannot find a whole lot of kills even. You look at the KD feed, 2 on the Beard, 1 for everybody else. Basil Maz as the lowest killer on REKT has the highest amount of kills on Dystopia. So definitely a disproportionate amount of success going into the defense's hands right now. It does promise something to change. Something's got to give, as they say. Swimming well here. They are continuing to run into issues on the counter. Pushes up, the swings across, and Juke catch little Pancake trying to swing. They've really loaded up the smoke. And as they dissipate, a trade. 1 for 1. Like still tucked in. They go down. Scanner is down, though, and I don't know. The offense know it. They are in a good spot, though. Their first round on the board here. A flank from Tarmac takes it back to a 3-2. Scanner down on site, and a defensive offensive smoke that goes up to slow down the rotation from the flank. It's essentially the defense now pushing onto site. An interesting mid-round reversal to swing out there. A trade 1 for 1 that puts us into a 2v1. Rise still has the smokes, trying to rotate wide. Time ticking, 15 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to bait this out. They're going to have to catch the kills. They're sticking it. Are they going to let that happen? Ooh, that was dangerous. If they had gotten the kill onto Juke, I think that could have been a point. But instead, Global Dystopia do get on the board on their offensive half at the midway point of the half. So good time to lock it in. But what do we get from here? Momentum switch, maybe a full reversal on overall scoreline. Oh, sorry if I'm a little quiet. Turn myself up just a touch there. With no utility, Pancake not a whole lot to work off of. Up through the middle, Psychillo continuing to put shots out and draw attention on the top. Pancake trying to hold down a trio. With several bits of utility. A defensive smoke to allow the rotation off of that last corner, and a nice peek over the top. Only gets 1, I think. Juke finds the quick refrag. Nice kill from there for Psychillo. Psychillo pops up for 1 themselves, but Tabby again with the refrag. Knife comes over the top to try and shut down a scanner plant that's not going in. And Beard and Tabby got to worry about the rest of the artillery coming in. Another knife that gets a little close, but no cigar. And on the swing out, Tabby and Beard connect. Rise A little bit off on this push. Catches one, looking for the second. Needs to pick up the double. Scanner not down, and both players low on HP, but Scanner did get picked up by Tabby. 35 seconds on the clock. They definitely got time for the rotation. They know where Rise is. So this is a pretty good play. They should be able to get into that defensive position in time. They should be able to get the Scanner down. No! Rise catches the kill on the cross. They catch the jump cross. Biting the ankles. Wow, what an angle. And that puts up another point onto the board for REKT. 5-1 lead here on map 1. Mad Dog noting that REKT has some new players on the roster this season. I wonder which one's that. Maybe Evil? V-Last pushing in, catches Tarmac. Rise still here, picks up one, but in the chaos gets pinched, so down they go. And through the smoke, there's only so many left. Getting picked apart on the flank from Alta, who comes alive in the later stages of the round. And another point onto Global Dystopia's board. Last round of the half, then we swap sides. One more chance to put on another defensive round. Maybe 6-2, then just 3 away from taking map 1. Big aggressive push up there. 2 netted on the other end as they push up towards site. Defensive hold from Tarmac coming in. Catches 1 and allows the rest of the team to rotate. Catches 2. The third swings out just a little too late, and Tarmac's still here now. Holding down the site and applying some extra pressure. Maybe a little bit too much. Takes it to a 2v2. The duo on a rotation still. Not quite there to actively deter this squad away. And Scanner does go down by Tabby. Few bits of utility over the top, and both Tabby and Juke, who has 1 HP, tuck in. Pancake is going to go for the push out. The Scanner interrupt comes in. Tabby swings for the kill. Pancake not here in time. Tries to swing out, catches 1. 1 HP for Juke. It's 1 bullet. Some reason the knife comes out. I don't know why they were trying to style on him like that, but they did. Interesting. Interesting decision. That gives another point onto the board for Global. Plenty of utility. Double kill? No. Pancake shuts it down. The rest of the team comes flying up, and everyone getting pinched leaves V-Last alone on the retake of B site. A dominating opener on the pistol set for REKT. But no chance on the rotation, and 4 left alive puts them back into a 3-point lead and 3 away from map 1. I noticed the call out there about some SMGs coming out here on Suna. Maybe experimental as everyone else resorts back to the standard, at least for round 10 in the back half of this series. Oh, that's a good nade. Might get 1. No, backs off. The rotation up through the site, though. And we got to pay attention to Scanner as Basil Maz slowly inches their way forward here. Alta REKT is going to swing out, not be ready for Basil on the short. Does prompt the nade to come out, though, and Basil drops back and gets shot in the back. Beard picks up a nice kill. Counter nade coming in. It doesn't catch Beard. Juke picks up another. Chipping away at this defense. Or rather, offense. Oh, and a big push up there from Tarmac. Gets one. Shots from VLast on the other corner. Give away a bit of a position. VLast even worried about a rotation and maybe even predicting this swing just right as Rise is here. VLast is tucked in. Rise certainly not going to be ready. Shots come in a little early, predictory, but they catch out Rise on the rotation. Down goes the scanner.
30 seconds remaining.
And the clock ticks down. Beard's going to have a good line onto the back of Tarmac. And Dystopia put another one.
Round starting. Get ready.
Oh, and I noticed that in chat saying Evil, Rusty, and Akari are new players. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Only one currently in the rotation for the REKT squad. Good read from the duo on B site, recognizing as that push comes long, that short must be following shortly. Plenty of utility. Somehow Beard doesn't go down, stays alive. Psykillo finds a double. Prompts Beard to worry about both angles and can't cover multiple sides. So good push up. Tabby gives away their position with a nice frag, and Basil watches that rotation go down. Info for Tarmac to work off, and Tarmac finds a double as Scanner goes down. And we get 2 away from map 1.
Round starting.
A standout shooter so far this afternoon. Let's put up 9 kills on the board next to Juke with 10. And the duo here not trying to hold down side of the good flash around the corner. Only nets them 1. There's a second from Evil. The swing out that gets caught by Ulta. A quick refrag as we trade back and forth into a 3v2. Tabby and VLast alone. A little peek here from VLast. Shots come in. Basilmaz goes down. VLast hasn't found a ton of kills on this map, but could redeem themselves here with a double. The swing out shut down by Rise, and one more on the defense. Tabby trying to do something for Global Dystopia. The 1v2 scanner down. They have a tall task ahead of them, and Tarmac swings out nicely to catch that kill, and we go to map point, with REKT just a round away from taking the map 1 opener against Global Dystopia. Definitely an ideal start to the series for them, and in line with what the connoisseurs anticipated, as there was maybe 3 votes in favor of Global Dystopia taking the win this afternoon. REKT obviously carrying a bit of a fan base and their history with them, so it makes sense. But ready and waiting. Beard position gets picked apart. The 2 kill leaders. Juke's still alive and finding kills. Now they're all that's alive. They are still finding kills, running past the nade, catching that push out with half HP against 3 full HP. attackers with scanner down, definitely a tough task. Oh, but there's the hands of one. Can't find Tarmac. And REKT take a early map lead. And there's a best of 3. Solid job from both squads this afternoon, opening up our first map of the series. As we do get ready for map number 2, we let the squads sort out any subs, anything like that. I'll guess Miru. Not likely that Kitty is where we go for this, but maybe. Yeah, I just don't see REKT picking Kitty. Maybe they would. Kitty definitely has been a map that started to go more offensive-sided in the recent days. And barring any subs or timeouts, we should be headed into our second map. So we'll find out shortly as we take a gander at the kill leaders. 13 kills for Juke on the Dystopian side, and over on the REKT side, Tarmac was 17. 6 deaths. Sakila with 12 and 9 deaths. So some pretty solid KDs obviously coming in at the high level there. But more standout shooters on the REKT side than Dystopia. Obviously more rounds won. And they definitely came in stronger in the early rounds. So we'll have to see how Global does on Miru for map 2. And if Global Dystopia will be able to open this series up with a couple more rounds than the books early. They let that last map get away from them a little bit too much, too early on in those rounds. And as we now get ready for our first round, you can see what these teams are made of. Global Dystopia, the task of defense, and REKT on the attack. As we get into our pistol set here, the REKT skin on display. Ooh, was a good nade, comes in, a nice stab. No, a shot from Juke in the short corner. Push through, Tabby causing a bit of chaos. Kills are coming in. There's a good push from Rise. Barrel stuffs the pistol. Catch that kill in the short quarter. And Beard and Blast. Beard, you have to connect, but a big killer on Suna. Here's the nade. Prime swings out for the kill and runs right into that said Prime nade. A double kill for Basil. And it puts REKT in control of map 2.
Get ready.
Early 1-0 lead here as the reigning champs look to take another map victory and a series win off of Miru here. Obviously, we'll play that third map out and tune into it, but so far, so good for REKT. Momentum in their favor. They need to string a couple of rounds together to really get the ball rolling, but Global Dystopia need to start fighting back. Chaotic B-site push. That ends in an advantage to REKT. And the round on Blast's shoulders. Scanner not down yet. As VLAS hunts for ammo and any bit of utility. Good swing from Tarmac and another point for REKT.
Round starting.
Reminiscent of map 1, where REKT opened things up with a 4-0 lead, and it was only till round 5 that we saw Global Dystopia get on the board. Obviously, you don't want to wait to the halfway point, but if there ever is a time, at least they did get some on the board there, so can't ever really count global out. An early kill there could be helpful. Plenty of utility connecting and advantage to Dystopia after the chaos settles. Basil and Psychillo going to have to pull off a pretty miraculous comeback. Yeah, the duo rotating up the middle, realizing nothing's here. Yeah, it prompts a double rotation to A. Meanwhile, scanner rotating to A site. They may get scanner.
30 seconds
No, they
remaining.
will get scanner down. Oh, and an aggressive swing. Not necessary, but it does. I mean, necessary, frankly, but
Started.
they could have put the scanner down first. Swung out at just the right time. Alta not even gonna look, and the double no! As the final kill connects around for Global Dystopia on defense when they needed it. Worth a dance for sure from Tabby. Vilas disrupting the interrupt.
Scan.
I'm getting scolded by Tabby for that one.
Round starting. Get ready.
And, I mean, I would argue a vital defensive hold there. You don't want REKT to run away with momentum. Map 2 off a Map 1 win. They were in dangerous territory of doing that. Scanner rotating A, and so is a lot of this defense anticipating this swing. Flash is coming over the top. Two players at Scanner. And the double from Basil. Epic catching one. A good peek out there. Scanner goes down. Dystopia only have Beard. First of three. Four, rather. Gonna have to pick up the quad and almost the ace. And not enough utility. Psychillo catches the rotation out.
Round starting.
Very clean offensive point on the board there for REKT. A good bounce back from them with 3 left alive. Can't forget the scanner. Ooh, and Basil is on the hunt. Caught a double pushing that up last time, but this time gets shut down before more can come in. And a 1-for-1 is still pretty good, so... Dystopia in a solid spot now. 4-3. I think the first time they've had a kill advantage since that first point they got. wonder if that's to try and draw more of a rotation to that other site. Hasn't pulled too many defenders over. So Psychillo is going to have to come out here. Up against 3.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, and what a swing. Psychillo catches one. Rise suppressing down, and down goes the scanner holder. Beard with a big swing out. Needs reinforcement from the flank, and it isn't getting him in time. Too long of a rotation from Tarmac. That puts them into a 1v3. Good pick there. Tarmac recognizing that rotation up top. Not ready for the outside, though, as scanner is... No, time goes down there.
Starting. Get ready.
Global put a second point on the board, and round 6. Oh, that smoke too late on the deployment. Global Dystopia might be back in this one. A rough push from REKT. And that's them with Rise alone in a 1v3. Tied up in our first half.
Round starting.
I want to say... First half of Suna went 5-3 in favor of REKT, so definitely still not in a solid enough position to be comfortable if you are global, but this would be a big one to get the lead. The first time that Global Dystopia has the point lead in a map against this REKT squad. Oh, bites the arms. Enough damage done. Oh, it's a big swing there. Ends in a 1-for-1. Tries to get gun up in time, and Tabby finds a double. Tarmac with a quick refrag, but alone now in a 1v2. Scanner down, and Beard, the main killer, rotating to hunt down Tarmac. Nice flash on the corner, and a good swing. Good read from Tarmac. Not ready for the second, though, and Juke will pick up that kill. Global Dystopia take a lead for the first time today.
Round starting. Get ready.
Oh, and a double there puts Scanner down. prompts a fast rotation from Tarmac to get over there. It is a long rotation. Oh, and just the right time there for Tabby to peek out. Need to get rid of one of these defenders to get up to that scanner. Tabby now alone. Excuse me, Evil rather. Trying to push up in between the two. Gets a smoke push to them. Able to get up top and a good flash. The half won by the underdogs. As they go up 5-3, and we swap sides. Now the attacking half for REKT, or defending half rather, the attacking half for Global Dystopia. Only 3 points needed to be secured, and we've got ourselves a map 3 decider. Oh, and Tarmac with a couple of big kills, an aggressive swing out. Bounces right back into a defensive round win. I like that rhyme. From Akari, ring the bell to get more casts from VRML. Tabby just running the bell of Evil Pancake. With a good nade there. Tarmac catching that refrag, and we battle. What seems to be B's site and an ineffective Global Dystopia offensive push. Quickly tossing away the lead.
Get ready.
Look at how spread out all the kills are on this round. And one here on defense, and Rise on a rotation. Scanner is going to get to site.
Started.
From the middle, definitely a dead giveaway. And a nice swing. Alta, Global back in the lead. We ping pong scoreline here. Maybe a bit of fight left yet in this Global Dystopia squad. folks tuning in during night class. A big kill up the middle there. Couple of picks and another solid opening round for Global. They are going to get to this side, I think. Scanner should go down. Beard on the corner will get that kill. Trades, though, and sets us up for that flank on the backside to push through, and the double for Juke.
Round starting. Get ready.
Map 3 decider, here we come. All odds against them. The Global Dystopia team looking to show the connoisseurs to have a little more faith in them next time. Like I said, I think it was like 3 votes to them in comparison to 30 to REKT. And I don't blame squads for voting REKT. I mean, REKT's the reigning champ. Why wouldn't you vote on them in Season 2? But Splash gets Juke, and a good pick from Basil. Vilas and Beard. Catching kills. A reminder that the colors don't swap on side swap. And Global Dystopia. Oh my! That's a 3D jump scare if I've ever seen one right there. That nade hitting right to the face off the top of that crate. And surprisingly to me, Global Dystopia, off of what was a seemingly more strong start for REKT, are putting up a very good offensive half. 5-8 map 2. And getting dang close to taking this to a map 3 decider on Kitty. Ulta didn't have gun up in time. Not ready for Basil Mad that fast. Good pick there, Rise, recognizing that swing. Beard just trying to draw attention so the duo can make their push, but that gets completely shut down by Tarmac.
Match point.
Gotta be careful and cannot let REKT back into control here. No kills. Minute 14 on the clock. Offense positioned up at B already, but no one contesting them yet because there's not been a heavy utility usage. There's our first kill, though. Tabby will get Evil down. On that kill, though, a quick collapse is coming. Psychillo sprinting to the flank. Trying to surprise a few, but get surprised themselves. Basilmaz and Rise going to be on site to hold things down, though, and they're into the 1v2. Scanner down, 1v1 on site, in trouble. Double kill from Juke. As Juke hits the gritty. A Global Dystopia map win and a map 3 decider in front of us. Not something I anticipated based on the connoisseur votes today, but a pretty dang quick Miru. That does go the way of the global Dystopia squad, and I don't think there's any time wasted. I'm not even gonna... Oh, we're doing it. Into Kitty. I think this is real. I thought it maybe was a false start. Yeah, I think it is. Something wrong with the opening round, so I do apologize there. I got false started. So did they. Maybe they wanted to do a sub or call a quick timeout. But I've given them the ready up, and as I watch them jump around and shuttle, I'll take a quick look at the KDs. Basil Mat almost in the 20s, that map. 19 kills and 10 deaths. Tarmac closely behind them. 18 kills and 10 deaths. Juke at 16, Alta at 13, and Tabby at 12. Those are your kill leaders of the afternoon, obviously. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. That REKT had 2 kill leaders getting more kills than the kill leader on Dystopia and Dystopia 1. Pretty interesting stats, honestly. The KDs telling an interesting story. Yeah, you wouldn't think that they won looking at the kills. But there just wasn't that third standout shooter on that REKT squad for map 2. Are taking a bit of a break, it seems, though, for the beginning of map 3. I think we have things sorted, though, so now we are actually going to Kitty. Is Global Dystopia going to upset Season 1 winners for the 3rd time this season? That's what we're here to find out, is REKT fight for their 4th win of the day, of the week, season. Trading back 1-for-1 there, and seems to be advantage defense in a strong way as REKT dominate the pistol round. Very little progress made on the Global Dystopia offense there. If anything, REKT maybe hoping for that 8-0 half. I mean, obviously, but I don't think that'll be as easy as they anticipate. As I am just surprised that Miru went the way of Global. I didn't think we would have a map 3 decider here. Bit of fighting up through the middle here as a good flash goes out. Not able to crack through at B's site. The rotation to A seems to be in order. Take is here, only gets 1. Are they going to continue with their rotation now? It doesn't seem like it. They're dropping back towards B. the player advantage. Info on where the rotation is coming. The crash should be here, but is Tarmac going to get there in time? The push on site coming in. There's one. Site getting looser on defense. Trading 1 for 1, and just in time, Tarmac arrives.
Round starting. Get ready.
Really cool to see those REKT knife skins in game. I think this is the first time I've seen them. Tarmac on the close corner. A bit of a slowed down offense. Not finding success in that earlier, more aggressive style, and instead taking things a bit more even pace seems to be working for them. 4-4 now. Up there that catches Beard, a flag on the back that keeps it even. Only Psychillo to hold things down, but they may be able to do it. Catches one, tries to dance for the second and can't. Sight control is gone and scanner is down. Last tucked in, gonna catch him off guard. One-handed, Tarmac catches the kill. Tabby now alone. And the double doesn't come in. Rise with a vital pick. And another scanner interrupt to scrape away with a point.
Scan interrupted.
3-0's solid, 4-0's better. They need, if anything, like 6 points on defense minimum to really have a solid chance when it comes time to side swap. Look at this heavy B. Heavy B-side push. Lots of utility going to be coming out here. I wonder if the call is to rotate. It has to be now, as you do see on the mini-map. Rotation's coming in. In the smoke, Basil's still here. Scanner might be going down soon. Has a chance for a double. Only gets one, and in the chaos, everyone collapses. Alta finds two up to the middle. And an offensive point on the board. Global Dystopia, like they have most of this series, claw back when they need to the most. Picking up a must-win round, a 4-0 opening half on defense, not what you can afford when you're Global going up against REKT. Nade that doesn't catch Blast. Gets a lot of damage though, and Basil only needs to put a few bullets into their body to get the kill. Basil swings for another, but Alta continues to come alive this map. 5 kills, makes it 6, but goes down for the trouble. And back on site, the push coming in with relative success. 3v2 and Scanner going down.
Scan started.
Good zoning nades, but not enough.
Round starting. Get ready.
Quite frankly, Global clawing back nicely. 3-2. Just past the halfway mark of the half, and obviously, after 8 rounds, we'll swap sides and Global will get their chance at defense. We have been seeing at a high level, in particular, more offensive rounds secured than in previous seasons. So maybe it's just Global catching up here and putting a few on the board, but gotta be careful. This time it looks like a full send coming to the A site. Everyone here a little more risky, especially with Evil opening up with an early kill on a frag. 1-for-1 that sets it to a 4v3, and the push is called, and a kill over the top. 2v3. Scanner in Tabby's hands. Going to be very hard to get down, especially with this counter utility coming in, forcing them off of site and into the sight lines of the rest of this defense. Good flash over the top. That clears out on site. Here's the reload for Tabby and swings for a barrel stuff in the kill.
Round starting.
2 more to go and we swap sides. 6-2.5 would be ideal for the REKT squad. 3 away then from taking that entire series. And another point. On offense by Global, squeaking it in before the half ends. This is not, in my opinion, too strong of a defensive half for REKT. Going in with Global Dystopia having a real chance of putting on to the defensive couple of points in a row. If they go 4-4, Global could push out of the beginning half of this last half and go 6-4. Global could be the team that pushes themselves to be 3 away. Pretty dang fast. So right now, basically dead even, and REKT are just looking for something. Trying to get something going for them. Something that's going to catch somebody off. A multi-kill to open things up, I'm not sure. 1-for-1 trade ain't going to do it, though. That might work. 2 kills scooped up by Tarmac.
Seconds remaining.
Oh, where did that 1-for-1 even happen? I don't know, but who has scanner? Tabby. 30 seconds. Rotation here. Gets caught. Rise identifies the swing and a positive half for REKT.
We're switching sides.
But just barely. Both squads on a hunt for a win this afternoon. Global 2-2, not wanting to get their record down to the negatives. REKT 3-2, not wanting their record to go even. V-Last finds one, only one, luckily for them. Scanner going down for REKT now, and with 5 alive. Negative 4, but a 4v3, 4v2, 4v1, and that's it. 3 points to go.
Round starting. Get ready.
Evil clearly saying some stuff that Basil didn't like to hear, but luckily knives don't damage your teammates, so Pancake can afford a knife sticking out of his elbow. Only pushing up, getting pushed out, and worried about Psykillo. He's able to still hold on stairs. Has the coverage from the second, so this could be a 2-piece here on the trade out. There's 1, there's 2. No, Juke shuts it down. Only 2 left. Dystopia may let these 2 points go. That's what I was kind of talking about. They could have done this themselves. If Global had won 4-4, they could have come out 6-4 on the half. Instead, REKT looking to go 7-3, map 3, and take a commanding lead. Scanner is down and 3 are left alive. There's the kill. 2 from Beard and 1 from Juke. Oh no, Beard trades. Interesting. But 2 more to go now for REKT on offense. 7-3. Much more akin to map 1 here, with REKT very much in control. And what do we think the play is for Global? So close to taking a series win against the previous champions, but letting it slip away here. They need to stop the bleeding, avoid this going to map point. Five alive on the attacking half here for REKT. I think both players going for some swag knife kills, as V-Last recognizing they are unlikely to push out and disrupt that scanner, and REKT take it to series point off of the most dominant round win yet, with 5 alive on the attacking half on Kitty. Something you simply just did not used to see in previous seasons. Puts them right where they need to be. 1 more to go. more kills to go, and REKT got themselves a series win, and Juke gonna make that really hard as everyone finds a frag there.
Match point.
I think they had 4 or 5 alive on the offensive push up to site, but a big multi-kill for Juke. We will have to see. It's a long comeback road. 4 rounds and then a tiebreaker. That all needs to be won by Dystopia if they want the series. Whereas REKT have been putting on some very clean defensive halves here. Offensive, rather. I anticipate them to continue doing that as Psykillo lobs a beautiful nade over the top of VLAS. Tarmac catches. Quick refrag, though. 1 for 1. No. Trades end in the way of Dystopia. Yeah, 2 for 2, actually, still. On-site defense gone as Tabby... No. We're still in it. 2v1. The swing from Basil. Basil needs a double kill clutch here to get themselves the series win. They redirect with the flash. It blinds nicely. They swing out the other angle. Not ready for the player behind. They are. They swing. They catch Beard. Basil pushing up for Tabby as they suppress the corner and catch the double. It's REKT off of a clutch and a comeback in map 3 to take the lead in the series, 9-4. Scraping away with a win, just barely. Hard fought, to say the least, by Global Dystopia. And REKT pushed their record 4-2. Global Dystopia dipped down into a negative 2-3 record, unfortunately for them, but not too bad off of a loss here because of how many rounds they scored and how well they fought against the previous champion. So hats off to the Global Dystopia team, and congratulations to REKT on a solid win here this afternoon. That will be it for me here on the caster's desk, however. I do appreciate you all stopping by, hanging out, and enjoying the action. A quick shout out to Axe Labs for providing us with a tremendous amount of sponsor support for VRML Season 2, including $10,000 in cash prizing coming in for this season. So a lot to compete for at the end of the day, which really enhances those finals, the postseason, and the general season. So we really do appreciate Axe Labs' support. Big shout out to them. But that's it for me. My name is Ben Nightfire with 2 E's. Until next time, stay classy.